Okay, so we're here after the very last final race of the weekend, and I'm here with third place finisher Simon Lauder. Simon, congratulations, another podium finish for you. I think last year in Eigen you made it onto the podium as well in modified, now again. How was the weekend described to run with the top dogs here as you were going down the straightaway all the time, gripping and ripping?
Kind of crazy, to be honest. We were here for practice for one weekend and it was not super good. Car felt okay. We did some tweaks and I did a long session of analyzing all the runs with sectors, which is very good and easy to do in Apeldoorn. I knew in a perfect weekend I could make it to the main because a lot of competition was here. And then after two qualies it was already very fixed that I'm in the main, or at least in a good starting position. I think top 5, top 6 was already fixed. I tried to keep a cool head in the finals, and the last one, obviously, I let Mark by because I could not beat him with two P2s anyway, and because he would get 1 and 3. But it's better to not be under pressure and not crash it and lose the podium than to fight for whatever, no point. I think this time I did a quite good job with mathematics on the rostrum, and that's paid off.
Yeah, especially also before the event in your statement coming into the season, you said that Apeldoorn really was never kind of your track where you scored the results you wanted. So the hard work paid finally off, and great way to start the season.
Yes, I'm super happy. It's all about the support you get from home and from friends, families, whoever. And I just tried to fulfill what is possible, or did do the best possible. That's for sure. Fixed, and I will take this podium for sure.
Okay, so once again, congratulations. Third spot for Automatics driver Simon Lauder here in an ultra-competitive field of drivers. We will now talk to second place finisher Mark Reynold, your teammate. So thanks for the moment.
Yes, thank you very much.
We wait for Mark now and ask what he thinks about the last race of the weekend. Mark, second spot in A3, second overall. Sum up your weekend, especially when keeping in mind that you started only from 5th spot into the finals.
Yeah, I mean, for sure I wanted to win after winning A1, that's for sure. But like you said, after the rough start I had, not the pace and not driving well, I recovered good to the end. Everything was open to the last final, so I think 8 people could still have won the championship, or the race win, not the championship. But I mean, Michael deserved because he was on TQ. So especially the last final, I think his race was kind of done after 2 or 3 laps when everybody was still like crashing around. And I got lucky; I could avoid all the crashes in front of me. Could pass Simon when he passed me when the others were crashing. I think the car was good. I was maybe, I don't know his actual pace, but I catched a bit to the end. But yeah, it is what it is. I want to win, but a second from P5 is not bad at all.
Yeah, so now the next race will be in Eigen in Austria. What will be your way going to this event? Just testing stuff or maybe improving to challenge Michael then finally for the win from maybe second on the grid or maybe from TQ?
I have to improve my qualifying, definitely. That's where he is for sure the master right now. But in the final, his pace is not as good as in qualifying. You could see that he struggled also a lot, and the pace in the last final was also not as good as in qualifying. So we just have to improve the qualifying position, and then I would like to race this guy because I know I can still battle with him.
Okay, thank you, Mark. Excellent performance, second position overall. Now we wait for Mikallowski, who, once again got the job done. I know that he doesn't like when we talk about the numbers, but Michal, 11 in a row. How much does it mean for you to win this race, especially as everybody talked about the quality of drivers before the event, like it's kind of an unofficial world championship and stuff, so how much does it mean?
It means a lot, for sure. One of my, even maybe the best ETS win I've had. It was first time in a long time I had to race A3. The pressure was high. I was really nervous in A2, A3 as well. With all the crashes going on behind me, you are trying to focus on your own race, but you're also trying to understand what's going on the track. My car felt really, really good. We took some time with Mattia and Andy before the run to understand how the track changed from yesterday to today, how to change for A3 from A2, and we made the car really good because in A2 my car was very difficult to drive. And A3 was awesome, and I could just maintain. I could see where Mark is. He was closing in, but I was driving really safe. So, car has been awesome. We have all the brands coming out with new cars, trying to improve, and we're working as hard as anyone to continue improving and winning these races. And yeah, this year has been very good so far with touring car, THC, the ETS wins, and now going to the new season with tougher competition than ever, and we are still on top. So I'm really proud of that, and it's cool to stand with Mark on the podium again.
Yeah, so the next tasks for you will be some 1.8 off-road racing in Spain and maybe other off-road races ahead of the next ETS race, which will take place in Austria, a place where you also won the race last year against Bruno when he was there, still with X-Ray and against all the others. Will you go there for testing, or how will your touring car preparation look if we think about the next ETS race?
Yeah, we'll prepare. I'm not sure about the plans because it's been so hectic last few weeks. So now focus on the 8-scale Euros. A bit of fun, much less pressure because I haven't raced this class for 2 years now. So we'll have a bit of fun there. We'll see what we can do, and then as soon as I'm back, a few days to reset, recharge batteries, and plan our testing preparations because we'll have a lot. Well, there's always things to work on and ways to improve.
Okay, so thank you for the moment. Thank you for the weekend. It was a pleasure to watch you and all the other guys racing on track. That was Mikallowski from Team Schumacher and Elseram and Cayote, who won his 11th ETS row in a row here at ETS round number 1 of season 18 in the Netherlands. It was an epic weekend. We had over 330 entries, and we saw great races in all our racing classes. Thanks for watching the live stream on our platforms produced by RC Racing TV, and we will see us again at the next race in Austria very, very soon.